Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Had to go refresh myself. So as I do the cards, as I read the cards, I use the genders that are printed on the cards for ease and flow of storytelling. I in no way intend to disrespect anybody's sense of identity. Please do whatever you need to do with the genders so that the story will work for you. With that said, let's tap right in, see what Spirit has for us. Collective energy, Spirit, please. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. King of Swords. Head over heart, disciplined. Mental clarity. Truthful. Reliable. In command of their truth. Challenged by. Okay, that was challenged by. Tower. Upheaval and chaos. A release. In the subconscious. The Empress. In the recent past. The Lovers. Strength of two together. Intentions, expectations. So we have a supportive parent, a reliable, supportive parent, giving generously, causes, giving generously breaks the cycle, breaks the cycle. In the near future, Three of Swords, divorce. This negative phase could be for somebody else, you know, these lovers here. So you got a parent here who's giving generously of abundance, which could potentially cause a wheel of fortune in the reverse for somebody, whoever is going through this tower and this divorce. The lens is being looked through. For Two of Wands, goals attained. Making progress, leaving home, a reconciliation in the environment. Two of Cups in the reverse. Disharmony, broken communication, breakups, imbalance, tension. Hopes and fears. Weighing options, making some decisions, disappointment, and walking away. And the outcome? Skill development, and a financial opportunity. Ambition could be a new job. Ace of Pentacles, leading to abundance, giving opportunity for planning for the future. I'll utilize these ones. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Bitch. King of Swords, head over heart, disciplined. Okay, so we got a witch here. Somebody's challenged by a tower. It's going to be this witch. I don't know if this King of Swords is the witch or not. We will see. We'll continue to clarify. Somebody's challenged by a tower. I'm guessing it's this witch who likes to mess with people's heads or control their minds and lives. They're going through a tower. In the subconscious is the Empress. Seen as perfection, working with perfection. We got the strength of two together here. The Lovers, a deep love. Leadership. And then we've got personality. So I don't know what this personality might mean in this instance. Maybe somebody likes the personality of this person, this Empress. Or maybe the King of Swords. The King of Swords is swordsy, you know, and maybe he likes the personality of this Empress. We've got a parent, nurturing parent who's giving generously, sharing an inheritance perhaps, which is causing bad luck. It could be that this personality is an actor or somebody who pretends to be other people who is having some bad luck, because these lovers have come together in their leadership roles and they're strong together. So this personality is having bad luck. That's what's going on. They're on the negative turn of the cycle. They're getting divorced out. They're getting cut off. They're disloyal. They're not loyal. They're not loyal to those who take care of themselves, or they're not loyal to themselves. Maybe they're not able to take care of themselves. They're not loyal to those who take care of themselves. They betray those who take care of themselves. They hurt them and cause them emotional pain and loss. And now they're suffering because they're being cut off. defense. They can't defend themselves against it. They can't defend themselves against it. There is a leaving home with the Two of Wands. They may have to leave home. They can't defend themselves. There's a breakup with the Two of Cups in the reverse. So we've got a Three of Swords in the upright and a Two of Cups in the reverse. They have to walk away from this spiritual throne because they are not, because they're a pretender. Because they're a pretender. They're weighing their options, balancing their decisions. They're disappointed. They have to walk away. They want to escape something. They have to leave it behind. You know what this thing makes me think of? It makes me think of these witches gained contracts with people who, like earth angels, and then they martyred these earth angels and then sat in the spiritual throne as though they belonged there. But the only reason that that throne even existed was because these people existed, the ones they martyred. They have to walk away. They weren't able to effect a change. Their knowledge failed them. That's too bad. Justice. That's justice. Ouija board. They use the Ouija board against those who shine. Or maybe those who shine are now connected with those spaces and places, you know, because they were put in those spaces and places and they made friends in these spaces and places. Maybe who made a promise. This wise guy is getting a message that this wholesome person is expecting to take their seat. Hold on, let you see this. Getting a message, this wholesome person is expected to take their seat upon their spiritual throne. Whoever this fraud, witch, wise guy is, personality, they're getting kicked off the freaking throne. They never belonged there. It was never their position. And that's why the world is in such a state of destruction, because they don't have the qualities to be in that position. They weren't given that seat for a reason. But they took it. And they hurt a lot of people. Trying to force a story change. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. King of Swords is an authority figure. Reliable. Soul tie. This King of Swords is here on behalf of this soul tie. This witch at one point was connected to this empress. Or it could be that this King of Swords has a soul tie with this empress and is here seeing this empress as perfect, causing a tower for this witch who messed with her mind and her life. This dishonest witch who is chasing after what this empress had. This empress is seen as perfect. And this witch is overwhelmed. The lovers are here, strong together. By choice, they are in a leadership role. Chemistry. So they're energetically compatible. There's space between them and this personality. Which, yeah, this personality is on the bottom side, on the wrong side of this Wheel of Fortune. They're going to be experiencing a negative phase. They made a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of gossip about them being cut off. They're no longer connected to this empress who cares about herself, who takes care of herself. They can't defend themselves. They're just a shadowy little figure. There's not much to them. They're getting taken off of this throne. There's a breakup. They're getting severed from this empress and they're getting removed from this spiritual throne. They're getting cut off from this spiritual throne or those who sit on it. There's broken communication. They're not trustworthy. They're a pretender. They'll say whatever somebody expects them to say to get whatever result they want. And it changes from day to day because that's how lies are. There's no stability. There's no foundation. There's no structure. They feel unappreciated. Or maybe they didn't appreciate this empress. They just wanted the position that she was given. Again, please do whatever you need to do with the genders, but that's who's on the card. We've got absence in the reverse and neglected in the reverse. We'll have to clarify as we go along. They're weighing their options. They're disappointed they have to walk away. They weren't able to effect a change. Their academics, their scholarly knowledge failed them. They want forgiveness. News and information is out. Justice is being served. Coming back into the family unit that are responsible family units. Justice is being served on behalf of the family. This is a new chapter. Those who are in the shadows are confused. They're stuck in their ego, still in a daydream. They've been found unworthy of union, of irreplaceable unions. They made their choice. They made their choice. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. So a mature, wealthy man, witch, chasing, puppeting, playing with people's minds, in a tower, dishonest, little liar, getting the message of concern. They're overwhelmed. This empress is seen as perfect. They tried to paint this empress as something other than perfect. Tried to make an excuse why this empress was kicked off the throne, why she wasn't on this spiritual throne. And this fraud couldn't pull it off. They're thinking about her. Of course they are. They shit on their meal ticket. And now she's with somebody else. The King of Swords. In a leadership role, she's passionate about what she's doing. The space has been placed between her and this witch, these actors, these personalities that have been effing with her. They're on the bottom side of this wheel. Mature woman. Of course she would pop out. It's like the mature man and the mature woman are being dealt with at the same time. She's not a privileged lady. She's getting cut off. Everybody's talking about it. She's a mere reflection. She's going in a coffin. There's a reconciliation and she's going in a coffin. She can't defend herself. She's been sitting on this person's throne, being a hellacious bitch to everybody in family units. They didn't appreciate the person who was actually seated on that throne. They martyred this person, got them off, and then got their little sweet, cruel little wench, karmic, and decided to sit on that throne and play like they were important. They're concerned now because the main female is here. Empress, on her throne. And they're concerned because they didn't appreciate her. She's not absent. And she's not neglecting anything. She never did. Their academics failed them. They want forgiveness. They couldn't affect a change. They have to walk away from this. They've got multiple priorities. There's unexpected income and a house. This is what they're after. This is what they're thinking about. And they have to walk away from it. They have to walk away from it. This is justice. This is justice for families. They're in despair because they're in despair because because of the work that these divine partnerships are doing together in their leadership roles on their spiritual thrones. These frauds are getting kicked off these chairs, and the real work is happening now. The real work, not just this, oh, we're going to go party and pretend that we're important and go shit all over everybody else who we know actually belong in this position. There's a change. They're expecting there's a change coming. There's expectation of sudden wealth and maybe becoming an official person. This main male. Who I believe is this King of Swords. And this false person or false people going to jail. They're in bad health. Or they're getting the message that they're going to be in bad health on the distant horizons. The whole community's facing poverty. They all are facing poverty. They're all going to get what they deserve. Draining those who belong on spiritual thrones of their essence and vitality, dressing themselves up in the cloak of it, running around pretending like they're the chosen ones, when all they are is a parasitic vampire. Playing a game, a fantasy, with no stability or structure, no balance, no justice, no honor. I'm going to pull these ones now. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. They failed. Health. They're concerned about their health. They're concerned about their physical vessel. They're in a tower. They're under judgment. They're still trying to ping this woman, this empress. She's cutting them off perfectly. She's seen as perfect, and she's cutting them off. They hurt her and stole her position and title and status and inheritance. Buried her. They're facing death for what they've done. They're overwhelmed because she's with somebody else. These two lovers are together and they're very strong together. There's a chemistry. Woo! And they're in a leadership role. They're very passionate about their roles. They're very passionate about making these changes. Guilt. This personality, actor, mature woman made mistakes. They're on the bottom of this wheel of fortune. They're resisting change. They're going through a negative phase. There is space put between this person and these couples. She can no longer affect, this mature man and mature woman, which can no longer affect those who take care of themselves and each other and their children. They are guilty. And they are being separated. They're being denied. This person who wasn't a privileged lady, who is dressing herself up in the energy of this empress, is getting cut off. The empress has friends. The empress has friends. And they're going in the coffin. We got death here and a coffin. They're a mere reflection. They're nothing. Without dressing up and the vitality and essence of this empress, they're nothing. They're just a mere shadow. They have no vitality, no energy. They're dead. They're the living dead. They're walking around with no energy, with no vitality. They're the living dead. They're being cut off. They didn't appreciate those who were actually in those roles, seeing both sides of a situation, and now nobody cares about their side of the situation. They're going to be cut off from this house, from this money, from these friends. The only thing they love in this world is themselves. And unfortunately, they don't even love themselves because they can't stand themselves unless they're wearing somebody else's energy. They're in despair over the occupation that these kingdom spouses are doing and the work that they're doing. Justice is being served on behalf of family units, on behalf of honor and integrity, on behalf of commitment and loyalty. They're worried and they're in fear. They're worried and they're in fear because justice is being served on behalf of the family unit, the the husband, the wife, and the child. However you see that with genders, okay? Balance. Nourishing the mind, nourishing love, and happiness. An abundant, limitless being who knows that there's no greater goal than to love. It brings peace, this honesty, those relationships that serve the higher good. They have to surrender their need to control them. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Goals. King of Swords has reached his goals. This witch, mature man, mature woman, they're in dire straits. They played a bad game. They took a bad risk. And they lost. They lost. They're going to be homeless. They won't have any stability. They'll receive exactly what they put out there. There's death here. They're being stopped. They're being stopped. They're thinking about this, Empress. She earned a lot of merit. She's seen as perfect. She's very passionate about her leadership role. She's very strong with her partner. So this actor, yeah, so she's not in a nightmare. They aren't in a nightmare. Her and her partner are not in a nightmare. And this personality, actor, witch, couldn't steal their adventure. Could not steal the adventure. Mother figure who is very supportive and generous. There's an inheritance here. This mask wearer, mature woman, is being denied. She's on the bottom of this Wheel of Fortune. She made too many mistakes. She's not a privileged lady. She's getting cut off. Everybody's talking about it. This person, this Empress, has friends. She's earned a lot of merit. They bully. She's not stubborn. She's not crazy. She's not a nut like they painted her out to be. They were bullying her. They were lying. And they're going in a coffin. Coach. This coach. This coach. This teacher of how to destroy divine union is getting cut off by this main female who is now again on her throne. She's taking her seat. This mature woman has been kicked off the chair. Mature woman is mentally disturbed. She is what she tried to paint this privileged lady, this Empress, as. Sorry, the privileged lady card isn't out here. She's an Empress. May as well call her a privileged lady. She's on a spiritual throne. This mature woman tried to paint out this main female as though she was mentally disturbed. It was a lie. She sees both sides of a situation. Yeah. Whoever this is, this mature woman, she's getting cut off. There's a breakup. And she's very concerned because she's not as she is. She's not as she is, and she's mentally disturbed. She's an actor, an actress. She doesn't even have a personality. She only pretends to have one. And she's got attachments. She's got negative spirit attachments. She tried to say that that belonged on the main female, but this main female doesn't have it. This non-privileged lady has it. She's the one who's mentally disturbed. She was wearing masks, trying to put her own mental disturbance onto this empress. She may have been successful at some point in the past. But the Most High Gods allow these people to indulge, to get all haughty on their pride, to really show themselves what lengths are they willing to go. Who are they really when it comes to the gift that belongs to somebody else? Those who self-love, those who self-care, those who fill their own cup and then feed the world and their environment on the overflow. Those who bring beauty to this world. They were daydreaming about being this sweetheart. In their pride, they dominated this sweetheart. And this is ending with the death card, with this reunion. They can't mess around anymore. This reunion is here. There's reconciliation. They have been discovered. Their little games that they have been playing to sit on these spiritual thrones is seen. They are seen for the little shadow rats that they are. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Thought. Mature man, yeah, they're all up in their thoughts about this empress. They tried to destroy her. They lost their wish come true when they came for you. When they decided to try to destroy you, they destroyed their wish come true. When they decided to try to put you in the coffin, they eliminated their right to a relationship with you and your gifts. They wanted to cancel their own contract. And so now it has been canceled. And they're getting kicked off that throne because they never belonged there in the first place. Prison. In the reverse. They're under judgment. We got prison in the reverse. Prison of the underworld. The reversal prison. The prison in the underworld. Death. Nightmare, unending nightmare. Conversation, people are gossiping. People are gossiping. This empress has earned a lot of merit. She's seen as perfect. These ones are overwhelmed. They couldn't put her in the... They couldn't unalive her. And they're facing a death themselves. They got the death card here. These lovers are not in a nightmare. They're passionate about each other and their roles. Servants. And servant, to me, for this particular scenario, I feel is not servant as much as it is being of service. Which you can offer or not offer at any time. Widower, widower, widower. Alrighty then, so the way this looks to me then is this mature man, wealthy man, witch, it got taken out by this King of Swords. And this mature woman who is up here, this mask wearer who's being denied, is a widower. Is a widower. And she too will be going in a coffin soon. She's trying to get reconciliation. Can't defend herself. She's a shadow creature who is coached on how to steal the light out of these people on the spiritual thrones and wear it and then pretend to be that. House. Leaving home. Coffin. Broken communication. Merchant in the reverse. This main female on the spiritual throne is not going to this merchant. It could be that this mature woman and this mature man go to the merchant. I don't know though. They're mentally disturbed. I think they're going into a prison in the underworld. Pleasure seekers. Wanting forgiveness. They were all up in their pride. Now that they are faced with the results, with the disappointments of their efforts, now they're like, they can't back out of it. They're in fear. They're worried. They're in despair. They didn't want to be your friend. They didn't want to be your friend. They didn't want to work with you. Jealousy and envy was just too much. They couldn't take it. They couldn't take it. This priest, jealousy and envy was just too much. They couldn't take it. They got to go see the doctor, or they're sick. Hmm. 49 minutes. I'm going to pull some of these. We haven't pulled these in a while. And we got, hopefully I can do it in the next 10 minutes and get some more clarifications out here for you guys before it gets too much longer. It does look like, so those false people that had stolen the spiritual thrones away from those who were shining, those who had the light within them, the earth angels, those spiritual thrones are being given back to the rightful chosen one. And they are in union, it looks like, with their counterparts. They're the 144 have come together in spirit, and they are on their leadership mission together. Power of two together, and yeah, they're making changes. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. Yeah, mature man's thinking about a woman. Dogs getting together with friends. Huh. They're dishonest. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to pull these because these don't really fit with this read. I'm just going to leave those out. I'm going to leave it as it is because this is the story. So, yeah, it looks to me like those who had stolen the spiritual throne from those shining ones that were chosen, those who had siphoned the essence, the light, the energy, the vitality out of those earth angels that had been seated on these thrones, and then wore it like a cloak and pretended to be them. They literally drove the planet into a state of near extinction. They're so careless and so hateful toward the world. They don't care whether it survives or not. See you on the next one, everybody.